why do people get upset? Like, why do their mood change when they get nominated in Big Brother's house? Why? And you know what's more annoying? It's the fact that every single pair or housemate every season has the same privilege, like equal privilege, to exercise their nominations rights. So I'm always baffled when after the nomination process, you see like the atmosphere just changes in the house. Some people just begin to sulk. Some people just begin to get touchy. You know, they get really upset. They get all salty. They begin to hold grudges against the whole house. Yeah, automatically, they begin to feel like everybody hates them. I mean, it's more annoying because the people that get upset, they also nominated people. Yes, they also nominated people. So it's not like it was a case of few people went to nominate and the rest just sat down as spectators. No, every single person nominated. They took a decision and they picked the people that they wanted to see evicted, that they wanted to leave the house. So watching Chisa's reaction after the live nomination process yesterday, her countenance, the way it's changed, you know, how she was just getting upset. Guys, I'm like, girl, what's your problem? Didn't you get the memo? Didn't you get the memo that this is what happens in the game? That this is a vital part of the game? Like, didn't you get the memo? And do you know what's more funny? Guys, it was even more ridiculous because during the Chekas Fumes nominations process, Chisa looked more excited than Onyeka, her sister. She was acting all giggly and and Big Brother, we want to. She's acting all excited. Like, it seemed like she was so confident that they weren't going to be nominated. She probably felt like, oh yeah, everybody in the house likes us. Yeah, so we won't be nominated. And then boom, their name was mentioned. And our own way of expressing her disappointment was just getting angry and then talking about, oh, there's no place for privacy in this house. How she wished she had access to the head of house lounge. She would just go and stay there to have a quiet moment so that nobody would disturb her, so that she would not step on all this nonsense. Like, she was now insulting the people in the house. Nah, for real. For real, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, while she was reacting that way, Chinwe and Zion, they were laughing. Now, it's not like they were actually happy. I mean, come on, nobody wants to be up for eviction for the week. It takes away your peace of mind. It makes you erratic sometimes. You know, you begin to act sometimes irrational just to create highlights and content so that the viewers will still find you worthy to continue in the game. Yes, so you begin to do things that are out of pocket sometimes, yes. So I get the feeling, but one would have expected that Chinwe especially would be throwing tantrums around the house, insulting everybody, but she wasn't. She and her boyfriend, Zion, they're just basically having fun. They're just basically just doing their thing because they knew it was coming. They were expecting it. They knew that they were going to be nominated. And I understand that there's a difference, right? That on one side, one party knew that they were going to be nominated, whilst on the other hand, one party did not think they would be nominated. But then in Big Brother's house, nothing is impossible when it comes to nominations. Even the most peaceful person gets nominated too. Yes, Wani and Ndi, yes, they had the brief moment in the toilet where they were expressing their doubts and their fear as to if they even had people that were voting for them. But by the time they came out, they reintegrated into that society. They went around having conversations with people and just living their normal life. And I get it that people handle certain emotions that they feel differently. I get it. But you see, this Big Brother show, yeah, every time I see people just get really mad at the whole house for nominating them, it really pisses me off. Because it's not like they themselves are innocent. They also nominated people. And in Chizoba's case, she did it with so much joy and happiness, like she could not wait to see those people that she mentioned leave the house. So it was just very annoying. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I was going to tell you all about the late night shenanigans from Big Brother's house on this video, but look at me, over 5 minutes now, I've been talking about the reactions of people right after the live nominations process. But it's fine, it was all part of what I was going to share on this video anyways. But before we proceed, officially, you are all welcome to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the T. If you are new here, you're especially welcome. I noticed that a bunch of you are newly subscribed to this channel. You're especially welcome to this community. Thank you so much for choosing to subscribe and become a part of us. For those of you that are returning viewers, returning subscribers, you're especially welcome. Thanks for choosing to come back, all right? Now, for those of you that are not yet subscribed, please do not hesitate to do exactly what you see on your screen, okay? All right. Oh, and guys, please don't forget to like this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. Like this video, all right? It goes a long way to let me know if you're enjoying my content or not, okay? Now quickly we proceed to the rest of the video. Aside Chizoba, that was pretty much upset about her pair getting nominated for possible eviction, there was also her sister Onyeka that had a lot to vent about. I mentioned on my previous video that Big Brother had sent in the brief for the theme of the week and instructions for the wager task of the week as well. And the theme of the week is vibes on vibes. You know, the brief read that the house was to be divided into 2 different parts, and then they were to have like a dance battle and so many other things involved. We're going to see it on the day of the presentation, yeah? And the housemates were pretty much excited. They were also given a list of songs, yes, to use for their dance routines. Now, I'm not really sure about what exactly transpired between Onyeka and Fairme, because Fairme was the leader of the team that she was on, yes. So I'm not really sure what exactly transpired between them, because I had seen them earlier, you know, having deliberations over the dance routines, choice of songs, and also delegating responsibilities to the different people in the group, yes. So everything seemed to be going on fine and going on well, although everybody had a lot to suggest and contribute to how to make their presentation better, you know. But then, after the nominations process, and Chizoba had thrown her silent tantrums in the kitchen, I had seen both sisters in the garden, and whilst Chizoba was sulking, Onyeka was venting, talking about what was that thing she was even complaining about? Like, in summary, she was just upset that people are feeling like she's shining too much during task, that why would they want her to shrink? Like, if she has ideas, it's fine, everybody can bring their own idea. Why would Fairme tell her to allow other people to share their ideas? Like, that was just basically her bone of contention with Fairme. But she was ranting about it. She was just venting about it. And it was the way she was saying it. And it made me wonder, like, Onyeka, who is dragging spotlight with you in this house? Who exactly is dragging spotlight with you? You know? And you see, yeah, between Onyeka and her sister, it's like there's this tussle for supremacy. Now, it is no news that both sisters have got very strikingly different personalities. Whilst Onyeka is very loud, very vocal, very, very all over the place, Chizoba is quite the opposite, like pretty much the opposite, yes. Now, as much as Onyeka is also very loud and expressive, she's also very talented. Like, she has a lot of ideas for days. She's got ideas for days, yes. And she's very versatile, right? But Chizoba, on the other hand, well, she struggles to be a creative. And so sometimes it seems as though Onyeka rather does not give her sister the chance to explore her strengths. Yes, it seems as though she has written off her sister's creative prowess. And so whenever the sister even tries to make an attempt, it seems like she shuts it down immediately. And she gives her reasons, not listening to her sister's own feelings in that whole situation. So it seemed like that was happening again last night. I mean, she was just talking about a bunch of things. And then while she was ranting and ranting, she was not talking about the nominations, that, oh, she's not even upset with the, about the nominations, that, oh, the way she felt the first time they were up for nominations, or rather for evictions, well, that feeling is gone. She's not even upset anymore. So the fact that she kept on referencing the fact that they are up for nomination or possible eviction, and also complaining about what she perceives to be people's sentiment about her wanting to take the lead roles again in this week's wager task, it now made me realize that, nah, girl, it's not about the task. Definitely not. It's not about the task. Because right from the moment Big Brother mentioned the names of the pairs that were nominated for eviction this week, Onyeka's countenance completely changed. It looked like she was angry at the whole house. And the fact that the Mbadiwe twins too, they were not standing, I don't know if she felt betrayed or what, but her countenance just changed, you know. So she's just upset, and she's been ranting ever since. So it made more sense to me when Fairme came out to the garden to talk to her, and she was complaining about certain people not wanting her to overly share ideas, that she didn't like the way Fairme told her to allow other people to share their ideas. It made more sense to me when Fairme said, no, you're making things up in your head. And that was it. That was it exactly. Because there were so many things that she was saying, and I'm like, but I've been watching, and I did not see anywhere where anybody shut you up or told you not to share your ideas. And Fairme explained that, all I told you was, I've already given you 2 tracks. Let's listen to other people so that we can have more, more suggestions for the work. I did not shut you up. And she was still trying to, refute what he said. Ladies and gentlemen, to be very honest with all of you, it just seemed like Onyeka just wanted to cause drama. And you see, this is typical of housemates that are nominated. Right from the moment they get nominated up for possible eviction for the week, they begin to blow things out of proportion. They begin to overreact. They begin to do things to cause chaos, They begin to do things that will, most of all, create conversations around them, make them the center of talks for the week, in and outside the house. They'll begin to do things that will cause the viewers, in fact, the voting public, to gain interest in them, so that they would want to see through to the end of that drama they've created. So now, with the Chekas sisters, last night it was looking like they were having issues with the Mbadiwe twins, because Onyeka was giving attitude, and then what's his name, OC, had to go talk to her, and she was still acting like she was upset. And then there was Chizoba. OC had to talk to Chizoba as well. I mean, guys, for me, it's all just drama for content. And fingers crossed, we will see how it works for them. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section below. What do you think? Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop talking here right now. But question of this video, what do you think about housemates who get upset over being nominated for possible eviction for the week? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another video shortly. Thanks for watching, and have an amazing day. Bye.